business sold a few years ago and it fell through at the last minute. The amount the buyer offered was the exact amount I had written down on that quote wish list 2 years prior. So I knew that I created that sale. When it fell through, I could not figure out how I caused it to fall through. We are ready to find a buyer and sell it again, but what do we need to do to make sure it happens?
Well, in a 3-2-1 process, you had a thought.
I'm not quite sure if I get that.
You wrote it down. You activated.
I'm not quite sure if I get that.
Your non-physical worked out every detail.
I'm not quite sure if I get that.
Brought the financing, brought the buyer, brought the dynamic, brought the interest, got the contracts ready, got the lawyers involved, got it all solved and ready to go. Then you got down to one.
I'm not quite sure if I get that.
And then some little anomaly came along that you were redefining. So you moved that completion of that manifested creation as far as the closing of that sale into your future experience.
I'm not quite sure if I get that.
Okay? Because there was something about it that didn't sit right, and you wouldn't allow it.
I'm not quite sure if I get that.
So it was done. It could have, but then you'd have been crying, saying, oh, they stole our business, and the economy was falling, and now they've made a mint, and, oh, I knew I shouldn't have allowed that, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
So then all that happened is you, the human creator, found some issue in your redefining process of the number one stage.
I'm not quite sure if I get that.
To make sure that the liftoff of the rocket launch of the sale of your business would be done perfectly. And now you understand. Now here's what's fun. Now we normally don't go this far, but we can't resist. It's just too delicious. The money that your business is gonna bring is worth more than what your business would have brought 2 years ago. Dun, dun, dun. So good news all around. It's wonderful, isn't it? Okay, well, you knew this and decided to hold off until it did.
Okay.
Thoughts and those thoughts that are being relegated into a point of creation, you're non-physical. Your very own non-physical, that's us, but you have your very own, is all day, every day, answering every question, every anomaly, working out every detail, providing every dynamic that's required in its totality for any thought to become a manifested creation in your life. And that's proven. You have to know you couldn't have as screwed up a world as you have right now if you weren't free to create whatever you'd like to be, do, or have.
I'm not quite sure if I get that.